much. You won't hear from me for much either tonight or in the next couple of board meetings because this is a final. We are getting there. Tonight we're going to ask the board to approve the budget. The budget started in January 9. The last meeting we had this same presentation in which I asked the board to look at the whole presentation and see if they have any changes. Our preliminary budget is $80 million, which is an increase of 0.64%. Our preliminary tax levy is $43,737,000, which is an increase of 2.63%. And we are planning to use $1.393 million as fund balance to help for the budget next year. On the cap information, the New York State cap is 2% since inflation was 2.44%, and as you all know, is the lowest of 2% or inflation. Our cap is going to be 2.64%, and it's always different because there's exclusions to the cap, and we had several exclusions to our cap, and that's why our cap is higher than the New York State cap. And again, our cap is an increase of 2.64%, and it's an increase of $1.1 million. Our other revenues include state aid and BOCES, other income, and other income is mainly Lisa's program. As you know, we invite students from other districts to our ABC program and our Sailor program. They pay us tuition, so we have other income, sales tax. This number, as you might heard in the news, might go up because now they want to increase the sales tax in the county so we can get more money. So, you know, mixed news. For your pocket, bad news. For the school, good news. Transfers, these are transfers that we do on a yearly basis. And finally, the pilots, that's $26.69 million. That's Indian Point and Resco pilots. Here, as we mentioned last time, you can see the budget, tax levy, and tax cap. You can see how in some years we were way below the tax cap or the inflation. In this year, we're a little bit higher than both. Here you have all the revenues that we looked before. As you can see, tax levy represent the biggest part. That's going to be $43.7 million. The pilots represent about 36%, and then the rest is, like we mentioned, state aid, other income, sales tax, and fund balance. On the expense code, as you know, we always have to present it under government accounting, which is curriculum and instruction, capital, and administrative. We always strive to have about 80% or more than 80% in instruction, so it goes directly to the students. This year is approximately 82%. Finally, the tax rate. For Town of Portland, the increase will be 2.19%, which is an assess of 1,028 per assessed value. A rate of 1,028 per assessed value. And City of Peekskill will be a decrease of 4.1%. or $476 per 1,000 of assessed value. Any questions or comments?
I would just like to thank you very much for all of your efforts and the finance committee because I know it's many hours of additional work on top of your regular board work. So I thank all the members and I thank you, Enrique,
Thank
for
you.
working so diligently.
So
Thank
if
you.
there's no more questions.
I have one.
or- Yes, please.
How come Portland always goes up and Peekskill always goes down?
No, last year it was the reverse.
Right.
Okay, once.
I agree.
That's a lot
This
that it
this has to do with equalization rate. Basically, the state decides, ORBS, it's a subsidiary of the state, they decide on a yearly basis how much did your house went up compared to the one in Peekskill. And this year they decided that it went up more than the Peekskill. So they give you a ratio that it's higher and therefore it goes up. So basically, when you sell your house, supposedly, you are going to be able to sell it at a much higher price because it's in town of Portland than if you had the same house in Peekskill. You ask me
You tell me.
how they do it, I have no idea. Are they usually wrong? I'm almost sure they are usually wrong. But that's a state, you know.
That's probably it, right?
But last year, it was a decrease of about 4% for town of Portland and an increase for Peekskill. But without any doubt, if you had asked me before, I would have brought the graph that shows over the last 10 years how much taxes have gone up in town of Portland compared to taxes going down in Peekskill, because over the since the cap, taxes have gone down in Peekskill. Yeah,
We all go to the same school district.
and they all get the same education.
That's right.
So,
So you know how I feel about that one.
so,
You know you should clear, we don't know.
so if you don't have any more questions, then please read the resolution and vote. And the
Okay.
resolution says, resolved that the Board of Education of the Henry Hudson Central School District be authorized to expend the sum of $80,040,270 during the fiscal year 1920 and general tax levy thereof.
So can I please have a motion to accept the budget as presented?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Enrique.
Thank you.
Thank you.